900 miles. That's how far we are traveling to our next adventure up in central Colorado. Follow along, let us show you what it takes between prep, the drive there, and getting there and setting up. So, one of the first steps for planning for travel day is finding diesel prices within our route. The two things I like to use is Gas Buddy and Open Roads. As you see here, I find diesel prices within a mile and a half of me, and that's $3.37 a gallon. Now, Open Roads, I find it for $2.94 a gallon up near Dallas. I have enough diesel to get up there, so that's probably where I'm going to fill up at. I like using Open Roads because I use their card at the pump, which helps prevent my card from getting skimmed. And they typically invoice me of my usage within 48 hours of use. So welcome to story time under my bed. I was filling up the tank and draining it, then the sky decided to fall and try to wash me out. So I'm hiding from it at the moment. The next thing after filling and emptying my tanks, making sure the water comes out of the poop slinky at a clear rate, I go back and bring up all of our manual stabilizers. The RV trailer isn't new enough for a Lippert self-leveling kit because those things are expensive. We're talking $4,500 for an entire self-leveling kit. That's not even installation, which I can do myself. But once I bring up the manual stabilizers, I'm done outside, except for in the morning when I disconnect power and the poop slinky. We go inside and organize and straighten and make sure everything's not going to fall over and break. So we'll see you in the morning when we're hooking up and rolling out. Are y'all ready for this next adventure?
Let's go!
We're on our way to Colorado. We'll see you in a few seconds in Dallas and Amarillo. Hey, so we just filled up over at TA across the street. That store is just way busy. So we come over to Racetrack after that to use the bathroom and get us something to eat before we head out from Dallas over to Amarillo. So we're going to see what they want to eat.
Hey.
Keep up with us. We'll see you in a few seconds in Amarillo. So we decided to get pizza for lunch. Racetrack has a great pizza that's only $9.99 for an unlimited topping large pizza. The thing's delicious. Right now we're going to eat that and let little Lambert go for a walk. Then we're hitting the big jump from Dallas to Amarillo, which is about 6 to 7 hours. Hour driving, that is. So we'll see you in a few seconds when we get to Amarillo. boys, but tonight we're doing a special treat. Not doing the 72 ounce. I can't eat it, and they won't be able to help either. So, no. But we're gonna go in here and check this place out and have us dinner. I decided I wanted to take back roads through New Mexico. Bad mistake. I'm down to like 40 miles before I'm empty, and the closest place is this little bitty place called Roy, New Mexico. It's itty bitty, one gas pump in the entire little town, and no one operates the gas station. It is just the one pump and this thing here. So I'm going to get enough to get down about 50 miles from here to another gas station, but to kind of give you an idea about this place, that's the length of town. So that's the gas station again. And we got one other road that is nothing but residential back that way. So make sure when you're traveling, you pick your route smart and make sure you keep fuel. We'll see you in a few minutes. Hey, so we made it up here to Walsenburg, Colorado. As you can see from the sign right here behind me, diesel at this gloves is $4.28 cash, $4.33 credit. But using my open roads count, we got it down to $3.30 per gallon. Now, the only other thing I like about this gas station, because I'm not a Lowe's fan, is the view that's over here behind the gas station. Let me turn this camera around so you can see it. Just check out that view. Got more of that coming as we're heading our last 2 hours on our drive to get up to where we're going. Hey, have you ever been boondocking? Neither have we. First time experience for us on this. We are on some Bureau Land Management property, not far from the Great Sand Dunes National Park. Boondocking, if you don't know what it is, that's where basically it's just a piece of land you get. There's no water, no sewer, no power, no nothing. We're running off our 12-volt battery tonight. Don't worry, we'll survive. Maybe. Kids won't, but I will. We do have cell service, and we have the truck to charge our phones. But we are going to learn good from this one because we've never done it. We've always been camping queens where we have shore power. But the fun part was today we got here, we were able to settle in, and we went down to Zapata. I think that's how you pronounce it. Don't kill me if I didn't pronounce it right. But it's Zapata Falls. It's a little waterfall from, I'm assuming, snowmelt out of the mountains. I want to say hills, but I'm not in Alabama no more because these things are huge. The truck doesn't like it with me pulling the truck camper up the mountains. We got down to like 35 miles an hour coming up the last mountain to get here, and I thought there was something wrong with the truck, but unhooked and it drives fine. It's just it didn't like it pulling 12, 13,000 pounds, 14,000 pounds maybe up the mountain because it drives fine without it. But we have some really, really, really good views. It's quiet other than the Class A that has a generator running, but hey, I could barely hear it inside. See what else can we cover here. Didn't know it, but hey, you can shoot guns on BLM as long as it's done safely by the regulations. The people that are down that way were firing a rifle earlier. I almost grabbed mine and went down there and joined them. It's been a while since I've been to the range. Might do it tomorrow if they're out there again. So we will find out on that one. But let me show you this view without my face in it that is behind me that you see right here in my glasses. Hold on just 1 second. Check that out. That is just beautiful, beautiful. And the great thing is right here, look at there, got my rig. It's all set up ready for bedtime, but we got that in the big window view. But if we step outside, we got all the little other RVs. Well, I say little. That's a Class A. He's got his generator running. But look at that. There's a little bit of snow here and here. I heard a few coyotes. Kind of reminds me of when we were out at Fort Irwin and I decided to climb up on top of my truck to sleep because the coyotes were getting a little close. But we will see you in the morning for a little surprise for the kids. They are going to be a little excited to go down to the Great Sand Dunes National Park. All right, we'll see you in a few seconds. Hey, so we made the hike up to Zepata. I think that's how you pronounce it, Falls. Over here next to the sand dunes outside of Alamosa. Got some great pictures for that. Didn't get a whole lot of video because your boy here hadn't been exercising much, and well, the journey up took a lot out of me. Kids, they still going strong, except for the occasional water. But we're gonna go down to the bottom and head back to our boondocking spot. So we'll see you in a few seconds. I know.
Bro, this is like Roblox. That one game. I mean, remember that one game where you
Yeah,
climbed
come
the
on.
mountain? And there's a part just like this. Whoa! Look at that picture. That is a great view.
Evie, come up here in front of me. Get down.
Me?
No, the other boy. Okay, go ahead. Scoot back. You're too far forward on the board.
I was like, can we switch?
Yep.
I was like,
Hey, so we are leaving our boondock spot. I would have filmed us leaving, but the video would have looked more like this. Because, well, the road has the rumble sticks that are naturally made into it. But anyways, hey, did y'all have fun at the sand dunes?
yeah.
So, that was a ball. Exhausting, but a ball. And we are heading over to Alamosa to fuel up and head the last 2.5 hour drive to our small extended stay. We'll see in a few seconds when we get there. So changing a tire, high altitude, it'll burn you out quick. But let me show you what I'm dealing with. I had a tire that has lost a belt. It's not flat. It gets worse the further it goes around. So now I'm onto the spare tire. Luckily, I keep that thing right there. 1,400 foot-pounds of breakaway. Otherwise, your fat boy here would be even more wore out, and it'd take 3 days to change this tire. Oh, I'm wore out. See you in a minute. Well, we have made it to 10,135 feet above sea level with the monster. At least that's what I would call it. But the truck doesn't like it. Let's show you something over here, though. Let me walk this direction and give you a glimpse of some awesomeness. Get past that. Check that out. So now we got to descent it back down. I'm not sure how far it is. I think it's 7 miles roughly, if I remember right from the sign that's back there. Let's give you a little look of the Rio Grande National Forest and San Luis Valley Bureau of Land Management. Well, got some crappy people. Kenny and Tina. Let's go over here to these newer signs. Colorado Wildcats. Need to let Everly read this one. Hold on. She's always talking about mountain lions, stuff like that. So I'll let her check out that one. Return of the Snowcats. Hmm. Everly, you know how you're always talking about the mountain lions?
Yeah.
Look.
What?
It's
What?
giving you information about it. It says the mountain lion, bobcat, the lynx are the only cat family species to make Colorado their home. They have all their teeth designed for tearing and slicing into their prey. Strong, flexible bodies and 4 weight-bearing toes for each foot.
It's cold.
Yeah. It's not that cold, Everly. Hey guys, so we have finally made it to our spot here in Almont, Colorado. That's our view out the back window of the RV, the big bay window. But if you turn around, when you come out, check that out.
Good view.
So we're gonna go enjoy ourselves, kind of relax, and go find us something to eat. It's been a long day up and down these mountains. So we shall see you next week. Y'all say bye.
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 Hey,